Oh, she's still breathing. She's still breathing. Let's go. Let's go.
Your children could have died.
I bet.
Those were some of the moments from these shocking cases where evil moms almost killed their kids. Let's begin with the harrowing case of this mom who starved and neglected her 3-year-old daughter, leaving her on the verge of death. Please be aware that viewer discretion is advised.
Oh my God. Come on. She's still breathing.
Are you guys taking me?
Yeah, we are.
On January 8th, 2024, in Fairborn, Ohio, Officer Zachary Zink and Sergeant Ross Ferry responded to a 911 call about a 3-year-old girl struggling to breathe. The caller had used a fake name and withheld the exact apartment number, leaving the officers in a frantic search. Despite the confusion, they managed to locate the right apartment. Finding the door unlocked and no one responding, they decided to investigate, unaware of the shocking discovery they were about to make.
Which one is it? Left? Isn't that the older lady? They always come out here and check. Alright, let's go in. Fairborn Police.
Fairborn Police Department.
Yeah, good.
Somebody called the number back. Older male, answer your phone. No one is. Ariana is, and no one needs his phone. However,
Oh my
the
God.
phone number that came up on the number.
Come on. Fairborn Police.
By Shameless, Wallace.
I'll go.
They found a severely malnourished 3-year-old girl lying on her back on the floor, her tiny body covered in bed bug bites and fighting for her life. Initially, the officers feared the worst, believing she was no longer alive. But as one of them approached, he noticed she was still breathing. The EMS team swiftly picked her up and rushed her to the hospital.
Oh, she's still breathing. She's still breathing. Let's go. Let's go. She's still breathing. Get a light.
Oh yeah. Wow.
Let me get out of the way.
It didn't look like it.
Cow.
I'd say just pick up and look good.
Yeah.
Yeah. 295.
All right. Excuse me.
Call code enforcement. Have them respond, please.
At the hospital, the true extent of her condition became clear. Weighing only 16 pounds, far below the average weight for a 3-year-old, which is typically between 26 and 38 pounds, and was described as grossly malnourished. Her legs were contracted in a fetal position, indicating prolonged immobility and severe malnutrition. Meanwhile, the officers conducted a thorough search of the apartment, uncovering a scene of utter neglect and filth. Bugs crawled on the walls, floors, and beds. A decaying mouse lay on the living room couch cushion, and numerous fly traps were covered in dead insects, and moldy food filled the refrigerator and freezer. The little girl's mattress was stained and soiled with feces, and the carpets and furniture were also heavily stained. Amidst this chaos, the officers, through dispatch and police records, identified the caller as the girl's mother, Rabia Mubalai. After contacting her, she reluctantly agreed to return to Fairborn. It became evident that she had fled out of fear of being arrested.
Well, right now we're trying to figure out a whole bunch of things, right? A whole bunch of details.
Are you guys taking me?
What's that?
Are you guys taking me?
Yeah, we are. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, Robbie, my name is Ryan Whitaker. I'm a detective, and I am the detective that's going to be handling this case.
Can you tell me more?
I'm sorry?
Can you tell me more?
I can't. It's going to be a little bit, so right now you're going to be taken to the Fairborn Police Department. There's some administrative things that we have to do there.
Do you know anything about her condition? If she's okay?
I do not. Right now you're being arrested for child endangering at a felony level. Okay.
Felony level?
Yes. All right. Yeah. We'll try to. Yeah.
Rabia Mobile's reaction said a lot. She only began to cry when she realized the severity of the charges against her, revealing that she cared more about herself than the child she had starved and neglected. On July 25th, 2024, she was sentenced to 7 to 10.5 years in prison for this extreme child abuse case. Meanwhile, Corey Michael Moody, the biological father, was indicted on charges of endangering children, obstructing justice, and tampering with evidence. He remains in jail with bail set at $100,000 and is scheduled to go to trial on October 7th, 2024. If you think that was horrific, wait until you hear about this next case involving a mother, Jessica Edward Ricks, who was caught drowning her 2-year-old daughter in the bathtub.
No! What's going on?
On June 24th, 2023, in Albion, Michigan, police received a frantic 911 call from a 15-year-old girl who was screaming for help. Lieutenant Aaron Phipps and Calhoun County Sheriff's Deputy Dave Winder rushed to the residence, not knowing they were about to face one of the most harrowing incidents of their careers.
Make an entry to this channel.
Make an entry.
Sheriff's Department.
Public safety. Got someone in here.
You're moving there?
Yep.
That's priority.
Upon hearing a commotion behind the locked door of the bathroom, Lieutenant Phipps kicked the door open and was met with a horrifying scene where Jessica Edward Ricks was in the act of drowning her 2-year-old daughter in the bathtub. He immediately grabbed the girl from the water and rushed her to the living room, where he began performing CPR.
Buddha. No! What's going on? Stabbed it in the throat. Dispatch 2706. I got a child with a stab wound in the chest. I need medical priority 1.
I'm clear. Stab wound to the chest.
Wake up, baby.
$80, 5418. Start that way.
I have to get DP on the line as well if you can, please.
Okay.
Something funded.
After nearly a minute of chest compressions, the toddler suddenly began to cry, showing a sign of life.
She's coming.
Breathe for us,
Breathe,
honey.
breathe.
Breathe for us, honey. Come on.
Keep breathing.
She's cuffed.
1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 11, 12, 14, 15. Breathe for me, baby. Come on. You alright?
There you go.
That's my job. 6. Baby's starting to cry.
Clear. Baby's starting to cry.
Come on,
What's-
honey.
Once the girl was saved, the officers continued to search the house and found Jessica's other 3 children. Her 4-year-old son also had multiple slash wounds. The horror deepened when it was revealed that both children had been forced to drink toxic cleaning fluid. Fortunately, the other 2 children in the house, aged 8 and 15, were unharmed. In the end, Jessica Edward Ricks was taken into custody and charged with 2 counts of assault with intent to murder, 4 counts of child abuse, and 1 count of simple assault. She pleaded not guilty, and her bond was set at $500,000. The next case involves Lauren Ashley Frazee, who was found on the edge of disaster with her 3-year-old daughter in the car, sinking into a lake.
Did you have disability?
I bet.
On February 16th, 2022, in Hawthorne, Florida, officers responded to a call, reporting a car going off the boat ramp into the lake. When they arrived, they found Lauren, fully intoxicated, in the driver's seat with water pouring out from the doors, and her child in the back seat.
Okay, you can
Got
turn.
out. I floored it.
Who's? My gosh, is she okay? I think she might be signal 1. So what happened?
I just went up to the boat ramp, not thinking it was overflowed. I work at Lonnie's Auto. I'm a single mom. I work for shop. What's your first name?
Think you can step out for me, ma'am, so we can chat if you want to grab your ID? You cold, sweetie?
Huh?
You cold? Oh, I'm gonna get you a jacket to put on.
She's like her medication bottle in her hand.
You okay? Yeah.
What's your
Can you get
name?
wet a little bit.
Lauren crazy?
Lauren?
Yeah.
Come on, step out for me, okay?
Yeah. Where'd my water shoes go? I do have disability.
What happened? So you just drove into the pond? Like, what were you thinking?
I was standing here, sitting in park, got a little closer and didn't realize how high it was. And then all of a sudden, last second, we're being put in. And I tried to pull it back out of being in and put the forward in. And it just spun.
Okay.
And then I noticed that we're taking on water.
What are you eating? You got stuff all over your mouth. What's that?
What have I been eating?
Yeah.
I just ate a taco restaurant.
What kind of drugs do you take?
Meat?
Yeah.
Subutex.
Is that what's in that pill bottle?
Yes, sir.
When's the last time you took Subutex?
I take it every day.
How much did you take today?
I take one a day.
You just took one today?
Yeah.
Just one?
Why?
Despite appearing fully intoxicated, Lauren claimed she had only taken one Suboxone pill that day. However, the officer noticed a pill sitting on her lip and an open bottle of pills on her hip, raising suspicions of driving under the influence. Before proceeding further, the officers called EMS to check on her daughter, who was thankfully okay. What followed was one of the most touching moments in the footage, as the officer had a calm and comforting interaction with the frightened child.
You doing okay, sweetie? Okay. Everything's okay, all right? We're gonna have you ever seen a fire truck before? A big red fire truck with the lights and everything? You've never seen one? Oh, well, you're about to see a really cool truck.
I'm 3 months old.
You're 3 months old? You sure you're not 3 years old?
And I was really scared.
I bet.
There's water in here. I can't get out when she goes in the water.
Yeah. I'm glad you guys got out. That's okay. Everything's okay. Are you okay right here? You sure you don't want to sit in my truck? It's warm and dry? Are you sure? Okay.
I didn't know she were in water.
Mm-hmm.
I was really scared.
Yeah.
So you're both a police officer?
Yes, we are. And I am so happy that you are okay.
And when she was in the water, she was so angry.
I bet.
When we were in the water.
Yeah, I'm glad you guys got out of the water.
Yes, when we're going that way.
Yeah.
We're going that way, actually. That way.
That way?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
We were not going that way, but we're going that way straight. And we were on that side.
Mm.
And now we just got out. After that, I saw that we're not in the water, and I was so scared. I was shaking.
Yeah, I bet.
The officer then asked Lauren if she could perform the sobriety exercises, to which she agreed, but she failed miserably, leading to her arrest for DUI. Although the medications were prescribed to her, she had taken them in excess, resulting in her impaired state. During the investigation, the child's grandmother arrived, and the officer explained the situation to her.
I don't know how deep they went, but I'm assuming they went deep enough to where it came up above the windows and the windows were open, water came in. There's probably at least 3 or 4 inches when we walked up. It's all emptied out now, pretty much.
Another officer then revealed a separate incident from earlier that evening, around 5:08 p.m., when Lauren had allegedly assaulted a manager at the Love's truck stop. She had caused a disturbance, and when asked to leave, she opened a Gatorade bottle and threw it at the manager. This incident was captured on the store's CCTV, and the officer identified her from the footage.
She was involved in a battery at Love's earlier as well, where she threw a Gatorade bottle at an employee. She's not having a great day.
What's this mean?
She's gonna.
Serious?
Does she have any prior criminal?
Yeah.
Okay. Does she have any prior DUIs?
Yeah.
That is a coincidence. She's being arrested, placed under arrest for that.
Right.
All right, for the DUI. Okay.
Yes.
However,
I'm talking
the
about this
incident that he was involved in, he already identified her. He could not go make a physical arrest because he did not know where she was.
But if she wasn't intoxicated and nothing happened, what would have happened?
He could have gone to
jail on my charges.
He would.
And how would you have found her?
That's what I just explained. It's a coincidence.
If this did not happen,
If-
then how would it have happened?
a warrant
That's
would
my
have-
question.
a
If
warrant-
this did not happen
A
tonight,
warrant would have been issued for her arrest.
He didn't know her name.
Yes, I did.
How'd you know her name?
Because
The manager knew who
clerk
she
over
was.
there gave me her name, her address, her phone number, her Facebook, everything.
Lauren was then taken to the police department, where she agreed to a breath test, yielding a result of 0.0. However, she refused to provide a urine sample and became aggressive and kicked the officer multiple times, leading to her being detained by several officers. In the end, Lauren Ashley Frazee was charged with DUI, with the person under 18 in the vehicle, battery on an officer, resisting without violence, child neglect without bodily harm, and battery for the earlier incident, a truck stop. She was sentenced to 18 months incarceration with 112 days credit, followed by 42 months of probation. The next case involves a mother, Nyakobo Kweni Mar, who chose to shop at Walmart while leaving her 2 young children in a hot car.
No, please. No.
Your children could have died.
On September 6, 2023, in St. Petersburg, Florida, officers responded to a call about a mother who had left her 3-year-old and 6-year-old children in a sweltering car outside a Walmart. At 2:02 p.m., she parked the car in direct sunlight with the engine off and windows rolled up. When police arrived and asked for her ID, she refused to cooperate, countering with questions and escalating the situation.
You got your license on you? And this is not a matter of you're not going to give it to me. It's either you're going to give it to me or I'm going to put you in handcuffs. And right now, I have enough to arrest you for child abuse. Okay? Let's not get there. Okay? You're going to add another charge if you don't give me your license. Okay? Because you're going to obstruct my investigation. So I need your license for my investigation into this child abuse. You cannot leave children. I'm standing here right now. We're standing here talking, and it's hot. They're in a car, 2 children. One strapped in a restraint seat. ID.
That's all I'm asking.
I'm doing an investigation into a child abuse. I said that once already. That's now my second time saying it. I'm going to talk to you and question you and ask you things about this. And I start that by identifying who I'm speaking with. I'm not going to sit here and talk to somebody who I have no idea who they are.
Despite multiple explanations from the officers about why they needed her ID, she continued to refuse to cooperate. When the officers decided to cuff her, she resisted, adding more charges against her.
Sir, no.
Stop.
No, please, no. I'm not going, please. Just give me a chance. Please.
Stop.
Please.
Okay, are you going to give me your ID?
All I'm asking is questions.
I'm going to ask you again. Are you going to give me your ID? Yes or no? Yes or no?
I'll give you the ID, but I just want to know what are the next steps. Like, I feel like you're not explaining to me what's going on.
The next step is you're going to give me your ID.
Can I step over here?
The next step is you're going to give me your ID.
Okay, I just want to step over here.
Give me your ID.
I'm going to get them. No, please. No.
Stop resisting. We're going to make this worse.
Please.
Let go.
Let go of the purse.
No.
Let go of the purse.
No.
Nyakobo claimed she couldn't walk due to braces on her legs, which could be true, but it's not uncommon for suspects to suddenly develop ailments during arrests. Nevertheless, the officers tried to keep her comfortable and even removed the cuffs, which is a very rare gesture during arrests. Officer explained why she was being detained, while another officer continued the investigation.
Your ID is in your purse, correct?
Yes.
Okay, we're going to take that now and identify you. Okay? Do you understand why you were just being detained? Yes or no?
Yes.
Thank you. Okay. You left 2 children in a car that was not running. One, again, was restrained in a child seat. Doesn't matter for how long. It was long enough for somebody to call in. Okay? The children couldn't even open the car door on their own.
So, what time do you think you got here? I see you're wearing a watch. Did you check the time or anything when you got here?
What is it?
What time do you think?
Probably still 2, right? Probably like 2:25ish.
2:25ish?
Or like, 2:20ish that time.
Why did you leave the children in the car?
Because it's difficult for me to maneuver with them. I just wanted to run in quick to grab it so we can just go. That's all.
Oh, okay. And you turned the car off?
I didn't want him to press.
Like accidentally put it in gear or something? Okay.
The officer then explained the serious charges she faced and the potential consequences if they hadn't arrived in time to rescue the children.
So you're being charged with resisting without violence, and you're also being charged with aggravated child abuse 2 times. Okay? All right?
So were any of the charges felonies?
Yeah. Already, like I told you, this year in the state of Florida, we already had 7 children die from this exact thing, being locked in a car that's not air conditioned. Okay? Your children could have died.
As the officer says, leaving children in hot cars is extremely dangerous. Since 1998, an average of 37 children have died each year from heat stroke in cars. In 2024 alone, at the time of recording this video, 32 children had already died from being left in hot cars. This is why penalties for this crime must be severe to prevent further tragedies. In the end, Nyakobo was charged with 2 felony counts of child abuse and resisting arrest without violence. So what do you think about these shocking cases of mothers endangering their children? Share your thoughts in the comments below, and if you liked the video, please turn on notifications so you don't miss any of our upcoming content and consider subscribing to the channel.